Tell a bad date experience you had.
Oh, this is easy for me.
Go for it.
Okay, so be thinking.
All right.
So I went on a really fooked up date recently. So we matched on Hinge, and we were talking back and forth. He was very attractive, Russian, and although he said he didn't drink, which that should have been a red flag, but our conversation back and forth was very fun, very flirty. I was like, all right, this guy seems cool. I was like, would you like to meet? He was like, well, let's meet for coffee. So we meet for coffee at the Time Warner Center, and I get there. And immediately he has like this disinterested look on his face. And he's kind of like an ass. And literally everything he said was drenched in sarcasm or was a joke. You couldn't have a genuine conversation with him. So I was like, trying to make small talk with him. And I was like, oh, so how was your day? And he was like, oh, well, I work from home, but I basically worked out all day. And I was like... Sounds like fun. And so I was like, yeah, I worked on my podcast. He was like, oh, well, tell me what your podcast is about. So I was just like, oh, well, it's 20 questions or 20 minutes. It's fun. We go back and forth, kind of lighthearted, whatever. And he stops and he looks at me and he starts pantomiming. For those of you who are listening, I will explain what I'm doing. But for those watching, you'll get it. He starts doing like closing elevator doors and then cleaning, like he's cleaning a wall. So he kept doing that after I told him what the show was about. He kept doing it over and over. And I was like, what are you doing? Can you just use your words? Yeah. And he was like, you need to work on your elevator pitch. That doesn't make me want to listen to it.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay. Then, here's where he gets a little racist.
Oh, good. That's my favorite part.
So I was like, have you seen any good movies lately? And I don't even want to do it. But he pulled his eyes back. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
sure.
yeah. And I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but please just tell me what it is.
That's the international sign for I don't see well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's mocking certain ethnic groups of people.
Yeah, and I was very uncomfortable. And he was like, oh, well, I saw the new movie Parasites, which I'm not familiar, but it's an Asian film. It won a lot of awards. I was like, oh, I've never seen it. He was like, how could you have not seen it? It won a lot of awards.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just like, like this. I'm telling you, I haven't seen it. So it was just like bad. And then like I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I came back and he was like, were you trying to find an exit? And I was like, well, clearly I didn't find one.
Gosh.
I wanted him to get hit by a car. Not killed, but just maimed.
Yeah, because he sucks.
He sucked so hard.
Been working out all day. Even people that work, even professional athletes don't say it like that. They don't go, oh, I was working out.
Yeah, they say it with a smile.
I had a workout, I ate some lunch, it was like 4 steaks, and I worked out for 8 hours. It's no big deal. And how are you? That's what normal people do.
Okay, bad date.
I don't know. I don't go on many. I'm not single currently.
Okay.
But I did.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very happily taken.
Okay.
I haven't been on a lot of dates.
Are you afraid to say anything because she might listen and then be like, why didn't you tell me about that, you piece of shit?
No, I mean, like, the best thing I could think of, because I don't go on a lot of dates, and I haven't been on a lot of dates, it's usually like I meet someone that's like kind of a friend, and then like we fall into each other and go, I don't know.
Okay. I get it. You have a perfect life. That's great.
No, I mean, like, I fall for a lot of people that don't like me, but we never get to the... It's like, I either start dating somebody, or I don't. I never get, like, the halfway.
Oh.
I don't know if that makes any sense. Can I call Skip on that one?
We can call Skip.
I will genuinely tell you juicy stuff. I don't have a bad date, like, a good one.
God, my life is an embarrassment of bad dates. All right.